Okay, we'll start the session now, participants.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so I hope now you can see the screen. You can see the screen, right? My PPT. If no means, okay, directly you just raise the hand or you can say, okay. In today's session, in 20th session, we are going to have the complete the project related to machine learning. So what I have done here is I have taken some the house prediction data, okay, yeah, of Bangalore region. Okay, I have taken that data from Gaggle dataset. Okay, and some of the data I've taken from 99acres.com. Okay, so using that data, I'm going to predict what is the cost of the the BHK, or you'll say the houses in Bangalore region. Okay, so I'll show you the data later. So let me finish quickly the theory part. So as far as today's agenda is concerned, we are going to complete all these things. Okay, a complete machine learning project, preparing the data, processing the data, creating the model. While creating the model, dividing the data into training and testing, you know about these things. Okay, now next, fit the model. You know very well, even to fit the model. Okay, so using the ARIMA model, we have done it. But today what I will do, I'll take some other algorithm. Next, the most important here is, once the machine learning model is ready, so we need to deploy that model in the production department. So my main focus will be this one: how to deploy the model in, okay, the production department after fitting it. Okay, so next is the related about the tools. What I'm going to use here is Amazon SageMaker. You are familiar with that. Now, in addition to this, to deploy the model, what I will do, I'll use Apache as well as PHP. Okay, in the backend for the server execution, I'll use the Apache. I have few PHP files also already. I have prepared that one. Okay, just to connect the model with the Apache server and to display on the front screen. Okay, so regarding about the algorithm, I'm going to use here the logistic algorithm. Okay, so it is since my data is multivariant now. Multivariant means I'm not going to have data in one dimension. It is not one dimensional data. Okay, so I'm going to have multi-dimensional data. Okay, where you will get number of BHK, location. One column will be of BHK, one column will be of location, one column will be of prices. I'll show you that data set. You will understand. Okay, so next is, this is the formula of regression algorithm, logistic regression algorithm, where X is an independent variable and Y is an dependent variable. So using X and Y, okay, we are going to plot the graph for the prediction purposes. Okay, once you have this value for your data, okay, so that using those data, we are going to perform Bernoulli's theorem. Okay, P equal to 1 by 1 plus e to the power of minus y. Okay, so this Bernoulli's technique is used in logistic regression. I will not cover much on the theory part. You can study this. Let's dive into hands-on session. Okay, so but before that one, before heading towards the hands-on session, let's check the data first. Hope you can see the screen. Can you see the screen? Which screen you can see, interns? Participants? Which is
PPT.
PPT? Still I'm in PPT now. Okay, fine. Okay, so now can you see house prediction folder?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you can see house prediction folder. So these are the three files. I'll come to this one later. Okay, so index.php, how I have house price.sav. Okay, next we have py. Okay, the Python file house price.py. This I'll come to this later, but before that one, it's very important to show you the data. Okay, so where is the data? Hold on. My data is in a download folder, I guess. Can you see my download folder? Hello, interns?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see the download folder now. Yeah, keep on be reflexive, because I'll get confused whether you are able to access my screen or not. Okay, I hope now. Can you see the data?
Okay.
Okay, Can you see the data?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as far as this, as I told you, this is a multivariant data. Okay. So multivariant data means you will be having a more dimensionality here. So we need to understand the data first clearly. Okay. Then only we can deploy this one in machine learning model. So as far as this is concerned, I don't want this. Okay. So this is just an randomly index while downloading, while preparing the data, they might have taken randomly, they might have taken the index here. So I will delete this one later in my SageMaker. This is the location. As far as location is concerned, I have only two locations here. One is Whitefield and Bomanahalli. So I have other data set also. So I'll give that one. You can practice. Okay, once you are clear with this model. Okay, so next is BHK. As far as BHK is concerned, I have 3 BHK, 2 BHK, maybe on, if you drag down, you will get 1 BHK. Okay, 4 as well as 5 BHK you will get. If you get maximum, I think 3 BHK, so far I can see 3 BHK. Since I have around 1000 data set here, 1000 records I have. Yeah, 1000 records I have. Yeah, maximum it is in the range of 1 2 3, in the range of 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Okay, so maximum 3 BHK flats I have. Furnishing one, yeah, it is fully furnished or it is not furnished. 0 indicates not furnished. This indicates, one indicates fully furnished. This is square feet, 3000 square feet, 1650 square feet, etc. Old, how many years old the flats are. Next, floors, how many floors are there? Okay, so these are the floor values: third floor, 10th floor, 13th floor, etc. And these are the prices. Maybe these prices are in lakh. Okay, so 28. Okay, so consider these prices in lakh now. Fine. Intern, participants, you have any doubt on
Okay,
data?
sir.
You have any doubt on data? Hello?
No, sir.
No. So clear. So how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 columns. Excluding this, I'm going to delete this one on my Python. Okay, SageMaker. 7 columns are there. Different variants are there. Okay, so now using this one, we are going to have our predictive model. Okay, for the prediction of my house prices. Okay. So next is, let me save this, and now rest of the procedure, you know very well how to work on this. First, like how to deploy the SageMaker and how to what I can say, mm, store this data, right? Can someone tell me please how to store the data? Hello, in AWS, instance B is reflexive. How we are storing the data? In last time we designed the model, no? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. How to store the data? How we were storing the data?
So we are storing the data in S3 bucket.
S3 bucket. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Let's try to store the data in S3 bucket. Okay, this is due to security reason. Okay, if you are not using your console, AWS console, for more than 1 or 2 minutes, okay, it will ask for the password. Okay, wait, hold on. Somehow I have to finish this. I have to complete this project at any cost. Hold on. Fine. Right now, I am on my S3 bucket. Okay, so this is the S3 bucket. Let's try to create one simple bucket here. This can be an interview question. Remember, okay, these are not drives. Drives are in data centers. Okay, so inside the drives, we are creating the buckets, and this bucket is accessible in public cloud. Understood. On next is the moment when you hit on this buckets, you will get the files and subfolders. Okay, so that is, you generally in AWS we don't call that one sub files and subfolders. All those are called entities. Okay, just keep in mind. Okay, those are called entities. Let's try to create one bucket. Xer xez, say house price. I'll have a house prices or house price, Asia specific location. Next, click on next. Fine. So rest of the thing you keep as it is. I don't want to give the access for CloudWatch for the monitoring purpose. Next is, yeah, do not grant access permission to S3. I want to grant access permission. Yeah, grant Amazon S3 logic delivery access to this bucket. Yeah, no, not this one. Wait, yeah, sorry. Here, I want to give the access permission to the bucket. Okay, publicly. I will acknowledge that one. Hit on next. Okay, create the bucket. Okay, so now the bucket is ready. Where it is, this is the bucket. Now let's try to upload the house price data. Okay, house price data, upload it. The process is very simple here, you know this. Next is go to downloads. Okay, so under download, see I have two data set here. This I have taken from 99acres.com. This I have taken from Gaggle. Okay, so I will work on this data set. You have to work on this data set. This can be an assignment. House prices, or you can take this one, your project only, direct college project. Okay, so house price, I'll select this one, house price, open it. Okay, so next is click on next. Do not grant, I want to grant the access permission, grant public access permission for this object. Next, hit on next. Okay, these things I'll keep default, upload it. Okay, so now my bucket, yeah, now inside my bucket there is one entity called house underscore the price. Okay, which is in .csv format. Now I want to grant the permission, read and write permission here. Just click on that, go to permissions. Okay, hit on permissions. Okay, so here I can give read and write access here. Just public access, read object, read and write object permission. Okay, so next save it. Now my data set, my data set in S3 bucket is ready now. Now let's go to Amazon SageMaker. Hold on. Again, let me log in. Okay. Hold on. Showing some cookies. Okay. Hold on, intense. Yes. Sign in. If you are not using the AWS, as I told you, 1 or 2 minutes, again it will ask for the password for the security reason. So yeah, like let that get activated. Till then, what I will do? Okay, so I'll go to my let's now next. What is the next procedure, interns? Now my data is where in S3 bucket. Now what is the next? Interns, participants, can anyone tell me?
SageMaker.
SageMaker. Okay, now go to SageMaker to design our machine learning model. Hold on, this is taking time. Okay, so let me go to service. Okay, here from here already I have used, that's the reason it's showing on the left corner. I'll hit on Amazon SageMaker. Let me close this. Hit on Amazon SageMaker. Hold on. Yes, it's taking time. Yeah, now you can see the console of the SageMaker. Hold on. Once the SageMaker is up and running, Once the notebook is created, then it's very easy. Okay, so very quickly we can design the model. Okay, now this is the console. Okay, I have to go to notebook instance, but right now still it is, yeah, now this is a console. Go to notebook instance, notebook instance. So this time I will not create one more new notebook instance. I think already we have, yeah, I have here, okay, notebook instances. So what I will do, let me quickly select one notebook instance here. Let's say I want to select the SageMaker Sales Forecast. So I'll select this one, start the notebook instance, click and start the notebook. Yeah, it started now. It will take little time. Okay, just to get configured. Till then, what I will do, okay, so we'll go to our house price. Hope you can see the screen now. House prices. So this is the extra, like extra files what we are going to deploy. So let me open my PHP file. Okay, so in PHP file what I have done, I have created some simple forms. Okay, so let me open this one in my Node++. Participant, I hope you can see the screen. Which screen you can see now? Interns? Hello? Interns? Hello? Hello?
So
Hello?
Notepad plus plus.
Okay, Notepad++. See, so this is the extra file I'm going to add on the server. Okay, so to work on in the front end from the Apache. Okay, so as far as this is concerned, what I have done, one I have created the file for request, get and post method. Okay, so that I have to get the data from the where or from my the model. Okay, so which is designed using the machine learning model. Okay, so to get the get and for post method, this is the code I have designed. Okay, so here you can see submit. I have location. Okay, so location is nothing but the one column name over there. BHK I have, square feet I have, years I have, years of old, flooring I have. Okay, this is going to be my independent data. Remember, I'll come to that one. Okay, so next we have the JSON. So using the JSON, this is the exact location, okay, where my data is stored under the model. We'll discuss about this. Next is, this is the file name. Okay, so file name, I'm going to download this house underscore price underscore the predict.py. Okay, and this I'm going to store in on my Apache server in this location. Okay, so we'll discuss this. So my file will be under this, remember, where www html next to the house price detection. Okay, so next is next, this is a simple form. Okay, you need not to worry about this metadata, etc. So that is a simple, just as far as HTML is concerned, start with the HTML head. Under head, these are the scripts I have written. So this is predefined scripts. Okay, I have taken from the third party sources. Next here, H1 for the heading house price prediction. Next, this is the prediction. Okay, so for the prediction, I'm going to design some columns here. Okay, so I'm going to design some columns here. In column, what happened, I have location. As far as location is concerned, I have used drop down menu Bombanhalli and Whitefield. We can have more also, but since I'm using that simple data set, there I have only two options. If you have more options, we can put that also. Next, BHK, I have BHK. Since my data set is having 3 BHK, maximum 3, so I have added 3. Square feet, square feet directly I'm taking. Okay, from the user itself I'm taking. Okay, put the number, control. Okay, form control, square feet area description. Okay, so this input group respond. Okay, so it will ask, it will request the user to put the value. Okay, if it is what string type, it will not going to accept it, and it will send an the error message, please input the square feet. Next, years of fold. In years of fold also same thing. 10 forms I have created. You will understand this when I start working on the form on my Apache server. Okay, so this is next is we have floors. We have 15 floors maximum. Okay, this is it. Next we have I have closed all the division tag, body tag, as well as the HTML tag. Just this is, I'm repeating this divisions. No, this division, the code is, I'm repeating for all the columns which are available on my HTML. Now let's see. We'll go to now SageMaker and see whether my system is up and running or not. Okay, Amazon SageMaker. Now can you see interns? Participants? 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 Which
Yes, sir.
which screen can you see now?
Amazon SageMaker.
Okay, now my Amazon SageMaker is up and running. So I'm using the older version SageMaker Salesforce forecast. Same thing I'm using. Open the Jupyter. So I'm going to use, I'm going to have a new file now for my house price data. House price data. Hold on a second. This will take time. So till then, what I will do? Okay, so we need one instance here. Okay, so to run my Apache server. So side by side, we will try to install one instance also. Let's go to services. Okay, let's go to services. Let's try to install one instance now. Ubuntu, I will use Ubuntu itself. Yeah. Hope. Hold on. Writing the catch. This is the critical stage. Yeah. Finally, my SageMaker responded. Now my SageMaker is up and running now. So now next, okay, go to new, select Conda Python 3. Okay, so Python 3 I'm going to use same. Remember, so whatever the Python 3 we are using on SageMaker, same should be on our EC2 instance. Hold on. Okay, so this is the, yeah, now my SageMaker is ready. Notepad is, Jupyter Notebook is ready. First, what we have to do is give the file name. So let's say my file name be HP. Someone please take down this HP train, because I'm going to use the same file name on my this one PHP file. Rename it. So HP underscore train. So my file is ready now. Now first we need some libraries. Okay, so please pay attention now. We need some libraries. Okay, import. Let's have import numpy for number system as np. Okay, as np. Next we need import pandas for the data management system. Okay, pandas. Okay, pandas spd. Okay, so next is from sklearn. Sklearn, why I'm using sklearn means I'm going to use my logistic regression, and logistic regression algorithms are already available in sklearn. Okay, hit on tab sklearn. So you'll get an option here, sklearn dot linear model. Okay, so I'm going to have linear model here. Linear model, just hit on tab, linear model. Oh yeah, linear model. You can see here linear, yeah, linear modeler. It should be model. Okay, so sklearn dot linear model. Next, import which algorithm? Which algorithm? Linear regression. Okay, just hit on tab, so you'll get all the algorithms which are available in this sklearn model. Okay, so I'm going to use linear regression. Clear, no? Okay, so similarly I need some more packages from, okay, for training and testing the data. So in last session what we did, it was a series data, only one data we had, but now we have multivariate data, so we have to divide test and train both for x-axis as well as for y-axis. Okay, so we need to split for test and train data. So that's the reason what I will do, I'll use the one more package called sklearn model from, hold on, from sklearn sklearn dot sklearn dot model, hold on, yeah, sklearn model selection, import train test splits. For training the data I need, okay, so split is required, hit on tab. Okay, so you will get that option, train test split. Okay, so next is we need one more, okay, to fit the model. Okay, so not fitting the model, after fitting the model I have to convert that into my file, that complete file. Okay, so that I can use that already fitted model using the machine learning, using other sources, like say I want to deploy that the model in Apache server. Okay, so that can be done using R2 score, the function. Okay, so even I want that also from sklearn matrix. Okay, matrix, sklearn matrix, import R2 score. This can be an interview question. Remember why we are using R2 score. R2 score to convert your complete model into a file. Okay, and that file can be used in some other the server, we can use in server, you can say. Now next is from sklearn. Yeah, someone has raised the question, hold on. Sir, not audible. I'm not audible. Interns, hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
I'm not audible or not audible?
Audible.
Audible, no? Other Mahima? Mahima?
Yes,
I'm audible, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So from next, I need one more package here. Okay, for the pre-processing of the data. Okay, so sklearn, okay, sklearn dot pre-processing. You just write pre-processing and hit tab. Okay, so you'll get all the options which are available in Jupyter Notebook. Pre-processing. Next, label, import. Okay, so labeling is required here. Label encoder. Okay, so label encoder. So these are the packages what I want, we required for to run a simple house prediction multivariate data using Jupyter Notebook. But since we are using Amazon, so my data is where under S3 bucket. So again we need some more the packages here. Okay, so shift and enter. Let's see whether these packages will get run or not. Yes. Okay, the packages it's completely installed now, but you can see some runtime error here. Nothing to worry, just you can ignore this error. Okay, so even you can run ignore package also to ignore such type of an error. Okay, so now the packages are ready. Now next, since my data is where my data is in S3, no, so how I can fetch that data? How to fetch that data? Can someone tell me how we can fetch the data? Which which library we required in 10?
Both of them.
Boto. Okay, so we required import Boto 3, okay, it is an API, okay, so which will allow us to integrate our S3 bucket with the SageMaker. Now next is again we required NumPy is already I have installed. We required one more SageMaker. SageMaker, hit on tab. Okay, so it will okay, SageMaker. Next, import get execution rule. Get execution rule. Underscore get execution rule. Execution rule. Okay, so next is I'll take this role as variable role get execution role. It is not, yeah, get execution role. Fine. Here it is repeating get execution role. Get, yeah, role equal to get execution role. And this, since it is in function, okay, so next is bucket. Bucket, nothing but the name of the bucket where my CSV file is stored. Since my CSV file is stored under where, which bucket? Let's go to S3. Let me go to S3. So my bucket is this one, house prices, right? I'll go to S3. Yeah, I'll go to S3. Yeah. So where is my data? This one, right? Interns, participants. Hold on. Yeah. So this is my bucket name. House Xerxez house price. So this is my bucket name. Let me copy this bucket name. Go to SageMaker, HP train. Okay, paste it over here. Next is, okay, so next, since similarly like how we have given the bucket name, in the same way we should give the data name also. Okay, so data name, nothing but my CSV file name equal to, next is give the CSV file name. Okay, so CSV file name, again you go to S3 bucket. So this is CSV file name. Let me select this. Okay, so this is a CSV file name, nothing but house prices dot CSV. I'll just copy this one, paste it over here. Okay, next is, okay, so we need to give the data location, exact data location where it is located, data location. Okay, so data location. Hope the spellings are correct. Next, give the path. Give the path. So to give the path, just go to S3. So this is the exact path where my the file is located. Just copy this one, go to train Jupyter notebook, paste it over here, change the format format. Next, give the bucket. Since my bucket is nothing but the name of the folder or the bucket where my data is stored, and this is the data key, nothing but the name of the file here. Okay, so next is hit on shift and enter it. There is something wrong. What is that? There is something wrong here. What is that? SageMaker import, yeah, get execution role here. Yeah, continuously it is repeating here. Okay, so get execution role. This is it. This much only. Get execution role. Next, shift and enter it. Yes, my package. Okay, so package which is required to access the data from S3 is now up and running. Okay, so next I have let us try to access the data. Okay, to access the data. Okay, next is we can access the data. Now data is where? In this now data location. Hold on. Hold on, interns. Okay, so my data is in this location now. Hold on. So we need to access the data, right? How we can access the data? Let's say I'll create one variable called data. Okay, so PD pandas I'll use. Next, read CSV. Read CSV. Okay, so next is, after read CSV, give the data location. Okay, so my data location is this one. So this is the path exactly. So just call that variable data location. Fine. Next is shift and enter. So yes, my now the entire data set is in data now. Let's try to check that one. Okay, so to check which command we can use, can anyone tell me what is the command? Data dot head. Okay, so next the function, enter, shift and enter. So now you can see, can you see interns, participants?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is the data. You can see I have the data like the location, BHK. Okay, so now furnishing. Now next is square feet, old old number of years, floor. Okay, next the prices. Okay, so next is, see if you analyze this data, no, so all it is in the number format, right? All it is in number format except the location. Okay, so if I want to analyze this, so again this I have to convert into the location. So I have to give some unique ID or the unique number for this Bommanhalli and Whitefield. So let's say I'll start assigning the values like 1, 0, 2, etc. Bommanhalli 0, Whitefield 1, etc. Okay, so that we need to do. We need to pre-process this data. Then only we can use this data for the prediction purpose. Okay, so next is, first and foremost, I want to remove this. I don't want this. Already I have the index, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the index. Now this I don't want this. I want to remove this. So to remove this, what I will do, I'll use ilog function, data equal to data dot ilog function, ilog. Okay, ilog. Next I'll keep all the column except, okay, so except the first one, this one. Okay, so this is index 0, this is 1, so except 1 I'm going to remove, sorry, this is I'm going to remove, rest of the things I'm going to keep here. So 1 column. Let me hit again. Okay, so next again let me check data dot head. Okay, so next shift and enter it. Can you see interns, participants, participants, participants?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference here? This, in this first column I have this unnamed data, right? So after this ilog function I have removed it. Okay, so now I have only location value here. Okay, so now next our task is to convert this Bommanhalli, Whitefield, etc. into numbers. Okay, I want to replace that name with the numbers. To replace the name with the numbers, okay, so we have, what I will do, I will create one more variable called encrypt, encoder, label encoder. Already we have label encoder. I have yeah, installed on my package, label encoder. Okay, so next is, to remove that column, what I will do, data dot ilog function. Okay, so next is give comma. So I'm going to accept all the columns except 0 index. Okay, so except the 0 index. Okay, except 0 index, nothing but my this column location. Okay, so encrypt, hold on, equal to, next encoder dot fit. Okay, so dot fit underscore transform. Okay, so there is an option called transform, which will transformation, yeah, transform. Next data dot ilog. Okay, so next comma, I'm going to keep all those columns except the 0, 1, 0th index, 0th index. Okay, 0th index. Let's try to shift and hit the enter. Yeah, it got now you can see that it got eliminated. Now let's try to check, okay, whether that this got replaced with zeros and ones or not. So what I will do, data next head. Okay, again you run this. So now you can see participant. Can you see now? Participants, participants. Now you can see here. Okay, so whatever the Bommanhalli what I had, I have assigned the Bommanhalli to a value called 0 here. Similarly, white field I have assigned it to 1. Suppose if you have some other locations also, north, east, okay, that will be replaced with the number. Now in the data, now I have the complete the data is in the number format now. Okay, there are no string format here, so now it's very easy for me to the forecast this the data. Now next, the most important, as I told you in the PPT, logistic regression. In logistic regression we need x and y. X is an independent variable, y is an dependent variable. Y will be depending on the x value. So next, in this entire data set we have to divide, or we have to separate our independent variable with the dependent variable. So let's say x be my independent variable. So in independent, now I will try to separate, okay, all the data in terms of x and y. Okay, so independent variable, let's say let me comment here, let me write independent variable. Okay, independent variable which is nothing but here the x. Okay, x, again hit on enter. Let's have the variable called x equal to data ilog, equal to data ilog function I'll use. Next is I'm going to have all the column, I'm going to have the columns like, I'll keep comma, I'll try to keep the columns like first I want location, right? So location, I want the location on my x value. Okay, so location is in 0 index. Okay, so next I want bhk. Okay, I want bhk also. Bhk is in first index. Next I want bhk furnishing also I want. So furnishing is in second index. Next I want square feet also. So square feet is in third index. Next I want even year. Okay, so even I want year also. Okay, so year is in which index? Fourth index. Even I want floor also. Just keep in mind all these things. Okay, so I'm going to use this one in PHP while modifying the PHP file. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means in x index, x independent variable, I'm going to have these many data set. Nothing but the location I'm going to have, bhk I'm going to have, furnishing I'm going to have, square feet I'm going to have, old of years I'm going to have, floor also I'm going to have. But I don't want the price value. Price value I will take as a dependent variable. I'll give it, okay, so I'll assign it to y value. Now next, just shift and enter it. So I have separated the entire data set into x and y. Now let me check. Okay, so what are the data are available on my x, that is independent variable. Just hit on x dot head, enter it. It is processing. Now you can see participant, you can see, right? You can see here. Okay, so I have location, BHK also I have, furnishing also I have, square feet also I have, old years also I have, floor also I have, but I have eliminated the price value here. Now let's talk about, let's try to have dependent variable. Dependent variable, I'll have small letter y here, small letter y, okay, equal to, okay, so only one column is left. Which column is left here? Interns?
Price.
Prices. Okay, so price you can consider as an dependent. Okay, so dependent variable here. So to consider price, what I will do, data dot just price I will write. Let me check the variable price, capital letter P. So, okay, so price, I'll just data dot price you give. That means whatever the price value column is there now, that will be considered as an y value. Shift and enter it. Now next, just hit on Y. Okay, enter it. Shift and enter it. Now you can see, okay, so price I have allocated Y value to Y value. Okay, so price I have allocated to Y value here. Price length 1000. Anyways, okay, price I have, yeah, price I have allocated to price column I have allocated to Y now. Okay, hope you are clear now. I have divided the complete data set into two parts now. Now next is sometimes what happen, since I have 1000 records here, you can see here 1000 records. In some of the record, dummy values will be there. Okay, dummy value, let's say in Excel itself, some values will not be there. Excel cell itself will be empty. So I want to eliminate such type of the dummy values or the Excel, the complete record itself. Okay, so to do that one, what I will do, let's say X. Okay, dummies values, to eliminate the dummy values on from my X, what I will do, X is equal to get no PD pandas dot get dummies. Okay, just hit on tab, you will get the option dummies. Okay, dummies. Next bracket X, next is comma drop. Let me see, yeah, dummies. Oh, okay, it is repeating. 1 second. Dummies X comma drop. Okay, so drop underscore test, sorry, drop underscore first. So this is a command we use to drop the values. Okay, so null values. So next, hit on true, type true. Let me see whether this works or not. Yeah, it got worked. Next, just type X, shift enter. So you can see, okay, all the dummies values which was there, okay, all those got eliminated. But luckily, since this data is completely clean data I have. Okay, so after mining the data, I observed when I observed, okay, all the data was cleaned. So all the 1000 records are available now. Understood? But it is like, if you are getting the raw data, I think it's better to eliminate all those the empty cells. Okay, so you can run this command pd get dummies x comma drop first column equal to true. Now next is, since now my data is ready, what is the next stage now? Intense. Data is clean now, data is ready now. Okay, I can use this data to create the model. Now next, what is the next stage? Intense. Participants, you guys, okay, participants. Arsha, what is the next stage? Harsha, okay. Karthik, hello. Now the data is ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the next stage now? What is the next stage? Ramesha, Vishal, what is the next stage? Oh my god. Anyways, I'll just complete this, okay, session. Next stage is to divide the entire data set into test and training model. That's it. Okay, so let's try to test and train the model first. You should be reflexive, you should keep on asking questions, then only I'll get interest. I can extend the, I can extend the sessions. Okay, otherwise I feel like just try to wind up the session. Fine. Next stage is to train and test the model. So to train and test the model, what I have to do, since I have multivariate data here, so I want X value test both. Okay, X value test, Y value test, X value train, Y value train. Okay, so in single line itself, I'll create a fourth module here. First is X underscore train, comma, next X underscore test, S underscore test. Okay, 2 over. Next we want y underscore test, y underscore test, comma y underscore train, y underscore train. Okay, equal to, okay, so next I have one package called already I have uploaded one package called train test split. Okay, so train test split. So this package I'm going to use okay, to allocate divide my data into test and train test split. You can see here train test split is available. Okay, train test split. Next is, okay, so give the values here. Now what I will do, since I have 1,000 records, okay, so in real world what happened, so you will be when you have plenty of record, we cannot count and give that we cannot count and divide the data into test and train. So generally what we do, we will try to give in on percentage wise, 70% for training and 30% for testing, like that. Okay, so here also I will do the same thing. X okay, comma y, x comma y, dependent and independent variable, comma test size. Okay, so test underscore size. For testing purpose, what I will do, I'll use 0.3, 0.3. Okay, 0.3 means how much for testing? How much? Interns participants, for testing how much I'm using? 0.3%. 0.3 means 30% I'm using for 30% of the data I'm using for testing purpose, and rest 70% of the data will be for a training purpose. Okay, so shift and enter. Yeah, now my model got now it is up and running now. Okay, so that means for training purpose I have using 70%. Let me try whether okay it has allocated properly or not. X of underscore train, okay, underscore train, just hit on shift and enter it. Now you can see here, so 30% I am using for a test purpose, and 70%, that is 700 rows, I'm using for a training purpose. That means 300 row for the testing purpose. Okay, so equally I have divided here in the ratios of, sorry, in the ratios of 70 and 30. Now the most important, after dividing the data in test and training, next to use the model. Okay, so next to use the algorithm, so I'll use linear now. I'll use a variable called linear equal to linear regression. Just type linear regression. It will okay, linear regression. This model algorithm is already available in SK Learn. Okay, so next what I have to do is I have to give my training data. Here, as far as training data is concerned, I have two set of training data, X train and Y train. Okay, so to give that one, I'll again use linear dot fit. Okay, so dot fit X of underscore training, X of underscore train, comma Y of underscore train, Y of underscore train. Next is shift and enter it. No, the found input variable with inconsistent number of samples, 70 and 40. There is something wrong here. Linear fit. Linear fit. A linear fit. Hold on. I'm committing some mistake here. X of train, Y of train. One second. It should fit now. Hold on. Let me delete this. Let me, yeah. Linear regression, it is working. That means there is something wrong here. Linear equal to linear dot fit. Linear dot fit. Okay, X of train, X underscore train, X underscore train, comma y underscore train, y underscore train, enter it. No, inconsistent. Here, let's say, in terms what mistake I'm committing here, can anyone tell me? Let me check here. Test and train. Okay, regression, linear regression. Okay, here. Hope it is working. Hold on. No, somewhere it is not fitting the model. It's not fitting the model. Linear regression. Okay, I'll do one thing. Again, let me run this package. These packages are there, no? Linear regression, test split is over. Okay, let me run this package now first. Okay, so sorry. Okay, let me run this package first. Next, I'll go to, let me run this. Hold on, shift and enter. Okay, package now up and running. Let's say linear equal to linear regression. Linear regression. Yeah, linear regression. Linear regression. Next is linear regression. Interns. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
yeah, linear regression. There's something wrong here. Linear regression. Correct, no? Linear regression. Yeah, it got up and running now. Okay, so next is linear fit. Linear dot fit. Linear dot fit. Next, x of train, comma y of train, Next is enter on, hit on enter. Now there is something wrong here. Found input variable with inconsistent number of samples. Inconsistent number of samples means 700 rows. Okay, what is that here? X train, Y test. X train, X test. Y train, Y test. Okay, so next let me hit on yes. Okay, again you give X train. Yeah, it's up and running now. Again you run this. Fine. Linear regression. Fine. Now you run this. Yes. Can you see participants?
Yes, sir.
What was the error? What was the error? Participants?
As X train and X test, Y train and Y test.
Yeah, so what I did here,
Y
so
test path.
this, sequence, it is an interpreter. Python, it is an interpreter. Here what I did, after X train, okay, so you have to give X test. Next, later what I did, okay, Y test I give instead of Y train. So that's the reason it was getting error. So the sequence should be same here, X train, Y train, X test, Y test. Okay. Next is now my model is up and running now. So I can fit this model. Okay, to fit this model, okay, we need R2 score. Okay, so R2 score for the prediction purpose. Okay, so what I will do again, I will use, I'll go to that library. This is the library. Okay, let me run again this library, or else already it is working. Okay, let me run this library again. Shift and enter it. Shift and enter it. Now next is, let's try to predict. For prediction, I need the test value here. Okay, so prediction is nothing but my calculating the accuracy using linear regression model. Precedence, okay, predict linear dot predict. Okay, so dot predict. Okay, dot predict. Next x test. Okay, so I'm going to have only x test value. Okay, text value. Next shift and enter it. Okay, so the line is up and running now. Now you use R2 score. Okay, so use R2 score, R2 underscore score function. Next to dot. Okay, so R2 score. Next in bracket. Okay, so right, y of test, comma predict. Okay, comma predict, enter it. Can you see how much accuracy we are getting? Interns, participants, what is the accuracy of this model? Participants, hello, participants, what is the
Yes,
accuracy?
sir.
Yeah, what is the accuracy of this model? Yeah, Anaga, Ramesh, you can see the screen, right? Hello.
0.8.
0.84.
0.8469, nothing but 85% my model is perfect. Okay, but in real world, what happened when you deploy the model on production level, at least it should be 95% accurate. Okay, so we can to make this the model more accurate, we can use the process of hyperparameter tuning. Next we can check the confusion matrix also. Okay, we can tune the data again, we can tune the data and we can do. Okay, so we can make this model more better and the better. Understood? So for the, since it is a training purpose, I'll keep it as 84.69. So later on you can plan. Okay, so if you are taking this project, you can add more data, or you can take Bangalore other data set I have, that you can work on that data. Okay, and just see whether the model is getting, you are getting, if you are getting the model better and better or not. Okay, so right now imagine this is my final model. Okay, for my project, which is 85% model is perfect. Okay, so it accuracy is 85% here. Understood? But out of 15%, out of 700 data, okay, so it is not accurate, it's showing. Now next, and most important, okay, so now the model is ready. Now I have to convert this model into some file, a .ml file, so that I can use that file in other in Apache server. So to do that, this is very important stage. Okay, so far I have not demonstrated this, so we need some more the packages here. Okay, the packages like from sklearn tab on tab. Okay, click on, hit on tab, so you'll get this. Now there is an option called, okay, function called externals. Have a look on this externals. Sorry, externals. This externals. Okay, sklearn externals. Okay, this model externals. Okay, externals, import. Okay, import. Okay, so if you are using old version of Python, there we have job lib. Okay, job lib. But since I'm using Python 3, job lib function will not work here. So we have another function called external job lib. Okay, so external job lib. So this package I need here. Run shift and enter it. No, it is not working. Ext job lib is not. cannot import name ext job name. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to import this first. Ext job lib. Externals not working. Job lib. Job lib correct now. sklearn externals from sklearn hold on, again I'm facing problem. From sklearn any spelling mistake here? From sklearn, okay, from sklearn dot externals externals import job lib. Let me try with job lib first. Job library and job lib equal to dot dump linear where my model is present, linear. Next give the name of the model. Okay, so name of the model, let's say HP underscore model dot ml. Okay, next is hit on yes. Yesterday also I was facing this problem. Job lib is not present. Ext, let's see, ext external, here also ext job lib. See, from scale and externals, cannot import name ext job lib. Let's go to here. Here I'm not using that one. Label encoder. Okay, pre-processing import label. Okay, hold on. Okay, HP model external job lib. Let me hold on, guys, please. Let me open next. Yesterday I was practicing this. Let me open this also. House price start. Till then, okay. From sklearn externals import job lib. Any participants, just check whether I'm committing any mistake here. Import sklearn. No, 1 second. Yesterday also I was facing this problem. I did some yeah, linear ext job lib. Let me try with ext because this is for the old version. ext job lib. No, it's not working.
So we can directly import the job lib.
Job lib directly how? Job
Import
lib.
job lib.
Import job lib. Let me try this. Yeah, it's working. Fantastic. Import external job lib. Thank you. No, it's not. Job lib is working. Okay. Import job lib. Job lib. Okay. So shift and enter. Now next job lib is okay. Now next I have to create whatever the model I have to convert it into .ml file. Job lib dot dump. Okay, dump function. Next linear where my model is. I have stored the model on linear now. HP. Okay, so next let us say the name of my model be HP model. Okay, underscore HP model dot ml. Okay, so just keep in the name. Just someone take the take the note of it. Now see, HP model, HP underscore model dot ml model is ready now. Okay, so that file is ready. Now I can use this file on my any server. Okay, so now next, the job of the Jupyter ends here. But remember, as a data scientist or machine learning expert, your main job is to increase this accuracy. Model should be better and better. Now you, for final year project, what you can do is, so okay, you can keep on creating the model. This linear regression is giving around 85%. You can try the same code for other data set, okay, or other region data set, and just check whether you are getting better accuracy or not. If you are not getting better accuracy, better you try to change the algorithm itself. Instead of using linear regression, you go for some other algorithm and just check, okay, you are getting better model or not. Once, let's say you have finalized with the accuracy, let's say you are getting 95%. Next, okay, so final stage is this one, to convert this complete model into, okay, .ml file. Now this file you can see on home page. Now hope till here you have cleared. Now let's go to home page. So this is the Jupyter notebook where I have practiced my ML programs. Now you go to know home. Here you can, so the moment when you can refresh, okay, so you can see one file here. Can you see interns, participants?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see the one file.
Yes, sir.
Now what is the file name? File name is
HP model.
HP underscore model dot ml. Okay, so this file I want to integrate now with Apache server. Okay, so let me select this. After selecting, just download this file. Now it got downloaded where? On my local machine. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so let this get download completely. Now it got downloaded. Go to show in folder. I'll go to the exact location where my file is located. Okay, just let me cut and paste this one. Hope you can see my screen. Cut and let me cut that one. Let me minimize my, yeah. Now what I will do, all the files which are required to deploy the model, it is in my this folder. Okay, in desktop I have one folder called house price prediction, where I have deployed all the files. Hope you can see in this folder I have around 4 files. House underscore price, house underscore, yeah, the price dot sav, index dot php. Now see, we have done some modification here. So based upon those modification, again I have to do some modification on my index dot php. But before that, I think it's better to install one Ubuntu server, because I'm going to have the Apache. So to run Apache, we need a server here. So I'll go to my EC2 instance. Hope you can see the screen, interns. Participant, you can see the screen, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So right now I'm in my console. Hold on. Now you know this, how to install Ubuntu. Hold on. Hold on, this takes time. Okay, running instances, go to running instances, or go to running instances. Go to running instances. This takes time. Hold on. Yes. Okay, let's try to create one Ubuntu server. I'll create one new fresh Ubuntu server uh, to run my machine learning model. I hope you are familiar with this one. This was my first session, I guess, where I have taught you. We was discussing about how to install the servers. So same thing, I'm going to have a fresh Ubuntu server for this. Okay, to deploy my machine learning model. Okay, here I'll take 18.04. Free tier. Okay, select free tier. After free tier, number of instances, I'll keep one. Okay, I don't want auto scaling, etc. Just keep everything default. Size is 8 GB. Okay, hit on next. Security group, I don't want this. Okay, I'll keep as it is. Configure the security group. Next is, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Next is create new security group. SSH I have. I'll use one more here, all traffic. Okay, so next custom, when it comes to custom, anywhere. Okay, anywhere. This is the port 22 and this is the range for all traffic. Review and launch it. Fine. Now next is launch it. Key pair, existing key pair. Okay, I'll use the existing key pair only. I'll use internship. Okay, so internship key pair is already I have. Launch the instance. Okay. Now next is view instance. View instance. Hold on. Till then, what I will do, let me try to rename this. I'll rename this. Let's say the name be Apache. I'll give the Apache. Hit on right. Apache, it's up and running now. Hold on. It should take the complete configuration. Okay, let that get complete the configuration. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Interns, hello, you're following, right? This take little time. Okay,
Yes,
this takes time. You know that one. You have practiced, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let this get configured completely. Initializing now. Even if I run the Ubuntu server right now, okay, so it will not allow us to connect with IP addresses. Hold on. Loading. It's loading. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let this get configured. Till then, what I will do, let me open the putty. Open putty. Okay. Open putty. So this is the IP address. Copy that IP address. It's loading again. Hold on. Copy the IP address. Next, go to SSH authentication, browse. Okay, so share the key pair. So this is the key pair now, which is in PPK file now. Open it. It is initializing. Hold on. Okay, it is loading. Okay, 2 by 2. It should come like this, 2 by 2 checks. Okay, so then only it is possible to configure. Still it is loading. Hold on. Let me try once on trial and error method. Open it. Okay. It is, can you see the screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Which screen?
Yes, sir.
Which screen?
Terminal.
Terminal you can see, no? Let me maximize this. Okay, maximize in the sense I'll go to appearance, go to change settings, appearance, change this. Now it is up and running now. Hold on. Bold, let's say 16. Okay. Okay. Apply it. Okay, so now I think it's clear now, the terminal. Okay, so next process starts from here. Okay, now I have one instance. Let's first I'll take the complete super user privilege. Oh, sorry. First, for what is the first we need to configure, no? We need to configure first. Okay, so this is the IP address. This is the IP address. Go to auth, SSH authentication. Click on browse. Here we have the key which is in PPK. Okay, open it. So now the terminal is open. Let me go to change settings, appearance, change it. Next is, let's have bold, let's have 16. Let me apply this, apply. Okay, so I hope now you can see the screen clearly. Intense.
Yes, sir.
Terminal you can see, no? Okay, you can see the terminal, right? Okay, login as, first you configure Ubuntu. Okay, it is authenticating. Now this is my private IP address. Okay, so yes, my system is authenticated now. Now I'll take over the super user privilege SU. Now I'm in the root user. Okay, home. Let me run ls. Okay, fine, no problem. I'll clear this. Next, I'll update this app. Always remember, when you are starting one server, you better you update it. Okay, apt get what is the, yeah, apt get update. Okay, so now my server started updating. Hold on. Yeah, now server is ready now. It's updated now. Now next, I want to install Apache and PHP. Okay, so PHP for the server. Okay, so to install that, okay, run the command like apt get install Apache 2 for the server. PHP also I want. Along with this one, I want the model where I can integrate my Apache with the PHP. Okay, library I want to integrate Apache with PHP. Apache 2, right? Apache 2 hyphen, okay, mode hyphen PHP. Okay, next enter it. So it started installing all Apache as well as a PHP. This will take little time. Hold on. Okay, participant, you can see right now my Apache and PHP got installed. Now to check whether my Apache is working fine or not, okay, working or not, what you have to do is just go to your screen here. Okay, just go to the screen. Let me share. Okay, go to the screen, your console, select your Ubuntu, select your Apache server. Now next what you have to do is just copy this IP address. Okay, IPv4, copy this, go to new URL, okay, and paste it over here. It does, you can see right, participants.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go just copy that IPv4 and paste it in the new URL. Enter it. Enter it. Now you can see right. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
now, yeah, Apache is up and running now. Okay, so this is the IP address and my files, all the files are in the location, hold on, in location, this location. Okay, so my file is in this location, hyphen where, okay, www. Okay, under www I have one more folder called public underscore html. Okay, inside this one I have my index.html. Now my model, okay, I have to deploy my model on that in this exact location where I underscore www. Okay, so that is our next task. But before that I want to I want to install some more packages. Okay, so some more packages so that I can, like pandas Ubuntu, so that I can modify even inside my EC2 server. So to do that I need pip apt get installed python 3. Okay, so I want python here, python 3, python 3. Next enter it. Okay, reading packages, yeah, by default it will come. Okay, by default it will come under the with the EC2 engine. Python 3, I will, let me write python 3 here. Now you can see here python 3.6.9 is up and running. Okay, so next is I can install some more packages now. Like first I want pip. Okay, so apt get install python, install python 3 hyphen pip. Okay, so install this pip first, so that after installing pip, next we can install all the packages like pandas, sklearn, numpy, etc. This will take time. Hold on. This will take time. I don't want to disturb in the background. Okay, uh, let that get uh, successfully. It will let that get installed. Ubuntu. Yes, now it is installed. Let me clear this. Now next is to add the packages. Okay, so install the packages. To install the packages, I'll run pip install pip3. Okay, pip3 install, numpy. I want numpy package. Next I want pandas. Next I want sklearn. Next I want Okay, is CC5. Okay, CC5, I'll keep CC5 also. Next, install it. It started installing it. Again, this will take a little time. Hold down. Hold on, have patience. This will take little time. Yes, done. Great. So my packages are ready now. Now next is to the transfer. Okay, so next I have to transfer the that model to that exact location. I'll show you the location. Okay, so clear. Let me clear this. Let me hit on ls. I'll come out of this the directory first. Okay, hit on ls. So snap it's showing. I want to go to first C. First you check your directory. This is very important instance. First you check your root pwd. So this is my root. Now I want to go to that location hyphen where www. Okay, hyphen enter it. Now I'm in this direct location. Let me hit enter ls. So I have one more folder called html. Okay, let me enter there cd. Hold on, cd html. Okay, again enter, type ls. So this is my index.html file, what you are seeing on my web server. So this is what you are seeing this, no? What you are seeing this. Okay, so Ubuntu, this page, what you are seeing. So this is called index.html. Now to deploy the model, machine learning model, I have to replace this file with my machine learning model as well as .php file. Okay, so now the problem here is that file is where internship. Sorry, intense. Where is that file? hp underscore model.ml and index.php. Where it exactly it is located? Intense participants. Where exactly it is located? Participants. Vishal Gowda. Vishal. The file is located on my local machine now. Okay, so local machine. Now I have to transfer that the file which is in local machine to my EC2 instance. Okay, so Ubuntu server. Okay, then only I can change my index.html with my HP. Okay, HP underscore the model. Okay, so to do that, it is not, we cannot cut and paste it. We need to add one more software here called WinSCP, secure file transfer protocol. Okay, go to your local machine. Here, hope you can see the screen now. Go to your local machine. Okay, so next is go to Google and type WinSCP. Okay, for Windows 10. WinSCP for Windows 10. It will take you to the exact location, official website from where you can download it. Okay, official site for WinSCP. Remember, if you are using Ubuntu, if your local machine is Ubuntu, you can use directly SCP command. Okay, so if your local machine is Windows, so you have to install this separate the software already. Okay, so in my machine already I have downloaded, so you can download directly from this. Okay, just click on this. It is hardly 10.6 MB of file. Okay, so click on this one. The installer automatically, like how we are installing our application programs in the same way, so you can install our the WinSCP. Okay, so after successful installation of this SCP, okay, so next you'll get an icon. Okay, let me close this. So this is how. Okay, so download WinSCP. So after downloading the WinSCP successfully, you will get the icon like this. Hope you can see my screen. Interns, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. you'll get the icon like this, WinSCP. Yeah, WinSCP. Click on WinSCP. So that means this will allow us to connect your local machine to the EC2 server. Okay, so right now already I have hello, hello, yeah,
Hello?
yes, yes, sorry,
No, sir. I just checked out.
hello, yeah. Let me delete this. Okay, again I'll try to let me delete this, and again I will try to log into my EC2 server now. So you will get like this. Can someone please I can in background I have some I can yeah, okay, fine. Now see, you will get the dashboard like this. Okay, so here what you have to do is you have to configure your EC2 with your local machine. Okay, so to configure EC2 with your local machine, you need host name. Please pay attention. Host name we required, username we required, and password. It is by default. Instead of password, we will be using our the key pair. Okay, so again you go to your instance. Go to your instance. Okay, here go to instance. Okay, here you copy the IP address. So select this, and the name of the server is Apache. Remember, Apache. Okay, so select the IP address, copy this IP address. Again, you go to the software. Hope you can see the software now. You can see the software, right? In terms which screen you can see now? Hello? Hello? Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah, go to the software. Host name is, sorry, not IP addresses. Okay, so we need the DNS name here. Again, you go to your EC2 engine. Okay, which screen you can see now? Okay, go to EC2 engine now. Here, instead of copying this one IPv4, just copy this DNS name server. Okay, public DNS IP address IPv4. Copy this one. Now you go to the software. Okay, so this is the software. Let me share the software. Okay, now you can see the software now. Interns.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the software. Now here, copy that host name. Copy and paste the host name. Port number is 22. Username is what? Apache. Okay, Apache. Password. We have not setting the password here. So instead of password, we have key pair. Okay, so hit on advanced. Hit on advanced. Okay, here go to SSH. Under SSH we have authentication. Under authentication you paste your key pair. Under authentication, okay, so paste the key pair. Batch 1, I have this ppk file, paste it. Okay, and okay, fine. So next is hit on login. It started connecting. Yes. Okay, authentication login. See log for the detail. Username Apache. Server refused our key. Okay, refused our key. Authentication failed. What is the reason? Again, let me try. Let me try again. So this is Apache, no? Apache. Apache APACHE. This is the IP address. Sorry, DNS name. Okay, let me copy this DNS name. Same DNS name, right? Let me copy here. Host name is, yeah, paste here. Username is Apache. Let me copy this Apache. Oh no. Let me copy, yeah, Apache APACHE. Apache APACHE. Apache. Password default. Next, go to advanced. Port number is 22. Okay, so next go to SSH auth. Okay, hit on public. Batch 1 in, yeah. Key pair is same, right? Interns, same key pair we have used, no, ppk. Okay, open, next, okay, save it. Okay, so save this one. Okay, I have saved that one. Next, hit on login. No, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong. Yeah, hold on. Server refused our key. Authentication failed. Apache APCHE username. Hold on, interns. Can you see the screen? Interns?
Yes, sir.
It's not getting connected. There's something wrong here. Hold on. Let me see whether I have any other Ubuntu. I'll do one thing. I'll use this Ubuntu. Hold on. Maybe something wrong here. I'll use this Ubuntu. Let me start this. Let me start this instance. Why it was not happening? 22 port Apache. Let me edit this. Host name is same. Okay, so I don't have any problem on a host name. Apache advanced, go to advanced. Maybe the problem with the key pair. Ssh Auth. Okay, key pair is same. Let me try with other key pair. Only two here. Open it. Okay, save it, launch it. Can you see the screen now? You can see the screen, right? Okay. No, it's not showing. Hold on. There's something wrong here. But the process is same. Let me launch this one, initializing. Let me come out of this. Okay. Putty. Because yesterday I was trying with that instance. Okay. Let's say I'll copy this. Copy the IP address, paste it, go to auth, authentication, browse it. I think batch 1 or batch 2. Let me check which key pair I'm using here. Open. Yes. Yeah, batch 2. Hold on. It's Ubuntu. It will not allow me to configure. Yes, it has configured. Can you see interns? Participants?
Yes.
Which screen you can see participants? Okay, so I have used second one. Let me check whether Python is installed or not. Python 3. Yes, Python is installed. Okay, so next is, yeah. Hello. Okay, so next is, let me go to my software. Here I'll delete this. let me delete this. Okay. Okay, let me delete that. Okay, host name. Hold on. Now I have selected next. Yesterday I was practicing with this instance. Let's see. It is initializing. Yeah, now it is up and running. Let me copy the DNS. Okay, so after copying the DNS, Ubuntu. Yeah. Fine. Copy the DNS. Paste it over here. Port number is 22. Name is Ubuntu. Okay, password leave as it is. Advanced, go to advanced. Okay, SSH authentication. Click on browse. Yeah. Now next to the key pair is this one. Second key pair I'm using. Okay, open it. Hope this time this will run. Save it. Let me give some name Ubuntu 1. Okay, so okay, login. Yes. Yes. Interns, can you see? Interns, participants.
Yes, sir.
Now I have connected my local machine, okay, Windows, with my EC2 a server. Hope you are clear. Now I have to migrate. Now I have to transfer my data which is in the local server to my EC2 instance. Okay, so go to desktop. I'll go to desktop. In desktop, see, in desktop I have this many files under house prediction. Okay, so under house prediction I have my HP model, I have my index.php, I have some more, two more files here. So what I will do, I'll just select all these files one by one. Okay, and I'll just drag and drop here. You can see, right? I'll drag and drop. So now all the files which was there on my local machine, now it is in where? Interns. Interns, please be reflexive here. Okay, so it is now, it is in my EC2 a server. Okay, so but the problem here is this file is in home underscore Ubuntu. Okay, so I have to redirect towards to where slash www dot slash html a folder. Again, I'll go to my I'll go to my instance here. Sorry, yeah, instance. This is the console here. Hope you can see this console now. Fine. Let me change the settings. Go to appearance. Okay, change it. Change it. Next, let me have 16. Bold and 16. Applied. Okay. So next is, let me clear this. Okay. Now let me, okay. So my file is where? Under home, Ubuntu, no? Interns. My file is here in this location. Let me type. Yeah. Can you see? Interns.
Yes, sir.
Can you see? See, my files are here now. In this, I have house underscore price.py, house underscore price.sav. My model is here, HP. Okay, so now I have to transfer this one to CD where www. Okay, so let me here, let me type ls. I have HTML. Go to HTML. So my file should be, I want to transfer my file here now. Okay, already I have some files here. Let me remove those files. First is, let's try to remove that HP model. How to remove? RM. Use RM, file name HP model. Enter it. Cannot remove, permission denied. Why? What is the reason? Chmod 444. I cannot. RM rm hp. Yeah, how to delete hp model? Yeah, su I will take. I'll take for sudo su rm hp model. Okay, hp model dot enter it. Yes, now it got removed. Okay, so can you see interns? Interns, participants.
Yes,
This is
sir.
very the very important step. See, now hp model got I have removed that one. Similarly, I want to remove this one, but before that one, let's try to see whether my server is up and running or not. Okay, so to check whether my server is up and running or not, just copy this IP address, go to copy this IP address. This is my instance called Ubuntu. Copy this IP address, go to new URL. Okay, so just I have changed the instance. Okay, enter it. Okay, so now, okay, so this yesterday I was practicing this. Okay, so if it is not there means you will get the Apache server over here. Fine. So hold on. Let me show, even let me delete that index file .php also. Hope you can see the screen now. Okay, so this is the let me delete that rm index.php. Okay, it got deleted. Now let's see what is there available. Now nothing is available in HTML. Again, I'll go to this file. Hope you can see the screen. Okay, so this file, again I will refresh this IP address. So it shows, okay, so nothing is available here. So that means the index file is empty now. Okay, so index file is empty. Okay, so next again I'll go to screen here. Okay, now we need to configure now. Okay, so now the data is where? Here, right? In this location. Data is in this location. Now I have to move this data from that location to this location. So to do that, what I have to do is come out of this. Let me clear. Okay, go to the directory cd home ubuntu. Let me check. Yes, now to move this, use mv houseprice.py. Let me try to move this houseprice.py. Houseprice. Okay, house.py to which location? Can anyone tell me? Participants, which location? Where? Hold on. Hold on. It's taking time. Yeah. Where? Hyphen www. Hold on. www. HTML. Under HTML, I want to transfer this file. Okay, so house underscore price.py under this directory. Okay, so hyphen, sorry, backslash. Hold on. Backslash, enter it. Now it got moved. Okay, so hope you can see participants. Similarly, now I want to move this file. I want to move this file to this location. Okay, so I'll use the same here. mv. Okay, so just replace the name of house price.py with the, hold on, hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me delete this. house, hold down, house underscore price, okay, dot sav. Fine. Again, move this one, move to the same location, this location, enter it. That also got moved. Now most important, I have to move two more files, my model and my index.php. Similarly, move those two files also, hp underscore model dot ml. Okay, so enter it. Similarly, okay, move the next one also, that is index.php, index.php, index.php. Okay, so all the files got moved now from home to Ubuntu home to exact Apache server where it is located. Now next is, let me hit on ls. I'll come out of this directory. Next, go to the directory, okay, slash where www dot, okay, hyphen, okay, slash html. So this is the directory where my all the files are located. Now you can see ls, all the files are located, right? Participants.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now almost job is done. Okay, so now next what you have to do is, once the files are in that same directory, again go here, go to index, hold on, let me check whether it runs or not. So this is the server now. This is the IP address, enter. Can you see? Hello? Hello participants? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now my model is got deployed where in the Apache server, but we need to check whether it gives the prediction or not. If not, if it is not giving prediction, means there's something wrong in the PHP file and the model. Okay, so Bomanhalli, I have two here options, Bomanhalli and Whitefield. Let's say 2 BHK. Square feet, let's say 1200. Year is, let's say 5 years. Floor 1, submit. No, it's not showing. That means model. Okay, so while configuring the model, the names of the model and the PHP file. So where we have some, we have committed some mistake over there. Okay, so let me go to house prices. Let me go to house prices. Hope you can see the screen. Prediction, this is how we are deploying the model. Okay, hope you can see my screen. This is my model. You can see the screen, no? Let me open this index.php with the notepad. It does, which screen you can see now? It does? Participants?
Notepad plus plus.
Okay, notepad plus plus you can see. Okay, so just cross verify this. Cross verify this. Okay, so here, what is the name of the file? House prediction. Bomanhalli have given. Yes, have a look on this. What is the name of the file here? Interns, please be reflexive. Interns, participants, what is the name of the file?
House price
House
predict.
price. But what was the file name? What we had given there? Index dot. No, not index dot. It was HR. No, HP underscore price. No. Let me go to SageMaker. Okay, let me have SageMaker. You have a look on this. What was the name we had given? We had given HP train here. Okay, so it should not match. It should match actually. It should match. Then only the prediction module will get up. You will get the result over there. Fine. Next rest, I don't think so. That next to floor. Floor I have mentioned like this here. So let's say I'll go to SageMaker. Let me check my data. Floor is okay. I don't have any problem with the floor. Floor is same. Okay. So next is, let's go to year old. Yeah, we have committed some mistake here. It should be, have a look, old year. So we have given like this, old and bracket we have given years. That's the reason we have, okay, so we are not getting it. Next is square feet, sq dot feet. How we have given here? Yeah, sq, capital letter S we have given here. Okay, so some minor corrections are there. Capital letter, so there is no problem here. SQ feet, same thing. BHK is same. There is no difference here. Next is location. Location is same, so there is no difference. So your job is now, what you have to do is, okay, so based upon your model, like how you are labeling, okay, so the same way you try to configure your PHP file. Okay, so hope you are clear now how to deploy the model. Interns, participants, hello.
Yes, sir.
You know right now how to deploy the model. Take this one as an assignment. Okay, take this one as an assignment. Just normal minor corrections are there, like the name what we had given in the file in the HP model. Okay, so it is not matching. That is the reason we are not getting the model. Here also some minor corrections are there. So location is correct, where HTML house price dot py, but maybe because of some labeling it is not showing. But okay, so once it is, labels are correct, okay, so you'll get the accurate 85% accurate model result on your server here. Okay, so this is a server. So this is a server. Okay, so it is up, and now we have deployed the model. Okay, so take that, this better you take this one as an assignment.